YouTube, back at it again. Hold on. Back at it again with another video. TC Talks, TC Fitness. Feeling good, feeling great. Happy Monday to everybody. Hope you guys enjoy your day so far. Just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Everybody that's been subscribing to my channel so far. It's been shocking me, because you never know how much an impact one video can make on somebody's life. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that words are very powerful, and the message that you put out is powerful, but you just don't know who you're affected. So I'm definitely appreciative of everybody that's been subscribing to my channel. We're gonna keep the journey going. I'm gonna bring you through my trials and errors, my ups and downs as a human. You know what I'm saying? But that's a part of this life journey, this life experience. I keep forgetting, with spirits living in a human body experience. So just before the video starts, I just want to say that. Now, today's video will be on the reasons why I personally started semen retention / no fat, but we're gonna stick to semen retention. There's 1,001 reasons that you can think of, but it all boils down to what bad habits did you create in your past? What bad habits did you want to get rid of in your past? One of my personal bad habits that I had was watching porn. It was masturbating. Like, it was second nature to me. And I can speak honestly on it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not ashamed to talk about it. Us men do it, you know what I'm saying? But you want to break out of that bad habit, because you have this thing we call life inside of us, right? You have your life force inside of us. You have the power, like I continue to say, you have the power to create another person. So my addiction that I had when it came to masturbating, I was releasing my life force on a daily basis. Like, it was just, you know what I'm saying? So when you're releasing your life force, you don't have confidence in yourself. Some people like to cover their insecurities and their confidence in designer clothing or into materialistic items to make themselves feel good. But the confidence comes from within as a person. And that's what sometimes people fail to realize. So, needless to say, society wants you to have a certain type of image, right? Not to try to get off the topic. Society wants you to have a certain type of image. You have to look this certain type of way, right? But when you're confident in yourself, you start to love yourself for who you are as a person. Now that takes time to build up. Me personally, releasing my life force over and over, I had low self-esteem. I had low self-confidence as a person. Now you might pay attention to the opinions that others have about you, and I always paid attention to that as a person, because people will view me this way, or bad talk me and down talk me and tell me you're skinny and you're anorexic and you're this and I started to eat those words, but it made me feel less of a person. So it took me some time to grow, and it took me some time to become the man that I'm trying to become. I'm 25 years old, but my confidence levels is always low. And it, you know what I'm saying, it shows in certain areas, but sometimes you try to hide it, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. So me taking this journey in life made me more connected to myself. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say that the journey is an easy journey and you're going to sit there and breeze through it like it's nothing. No, you'll be lying to yourself. When you're overcoming an addiction, which is porn, which is fapping, that's a tough addiction to overcome, but it takes time. Now, me personally, I no longer watch porn. You know what I'm saying? It took me some time to get that out of my system, but now I no longer have the urge to watch porn. People have to start with baby steps. Now, if you're going to try to jump right into semen retention, by all means, that's on you. Not to sit there and say it's going to be an easy journey, but start with not watching porn. Because once you get out of the habit of not watching porn, you start to see people as people. You don't start to see females, for instance, as sex objects. What porn does to you is make you view people as sex objects, as I stated before. Break out of the habit, you will view a human as a human. In order to discipline myself a lot more. And throughout this journey, I learned that because my longest streak been 33 days. So you learn things while you're streaking. We're going to call it that. Then you always try to break your highest streak. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with it is that you're going to fail. You're going to fall down. You have to get back up. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what tomorrow will be bringing. Tomorrow you could have sex and accidentally release. That'll be that. Or tomorrow you can catch a crazy urge and say to myself, damn, these urges are crazy. I don't know what to do. You got to do something. You have to be proactive. You cannot think that you can sit down all day and not do something to better yourself and think you're not going to relapse, because it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. But throughout the 33-day journey, I learned to connect more within myself. I gained the confidence. It's like you get a new viewpoint on life. So once you're going through those phases, you want to get back to those phases. You want to get back there. You want to get back to that feel-good feeling. That's why you want to continue to practice this semen retention thing. Because it's about how you feel. Now, if you release and you know that you're going to feel tired and you're going to feel unmotivated and you're going to probably feel like shit, you might beat yourself up because you're like, damn, I wanted to challenge myself to hold my life force in, and I sat there and I released it. Now I'm going to go back to that numb feeling. You have to try to just pick yourself up. It's easier said than done, because you don't want to take steps backwards. You don't want to keep going backwards. You want to keep going forward. But nobody said that the journey was going to be easy on its own. So this challenge that I'm doing to myself, in a sense, I'm bettering myself. Even though sometimes, for the times that I have relapsed, I said to myself, damn, till you're going backwards. But it's all a part of learning. The only way you're going to grow is by failing. And you can't be afraid to fail. Nobody perfect. You can't be afraid to fail. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I definitely have my, I got my, a lot of things. I won't make this video too much longer, but I wanted to definitely challenge myself. I wanted to live life at a higher vibration. Now, when you pay attention to how you feel, pay attention to how you feel after you release. Pay attention to how you feel when you're doing the things that don't make you happy. Like this YouTube video right now is making me happy. Like I got some dopamine rush in my body. That's like, yo, T, you're doing something productive. This is a part of the discipline. And this is the discipline that I should have been put into myself way before. But that's a part of growing. You start to snap out of the things that you was doing to not help you grow, and you start to do the things that's gonna help you progress as a person. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're at a higher vibration, you start to do things without really complaining or without really making it an issue. Because when you don't have no drive and no motive for this thing that we call life, you're sort of kind of living life with no real purpose. But with semen retention and even connecting more within myself, I'm starting to learn to live life at a higher vibration. Now I might have my days. Everybody has their days. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like sometimes you feel tired, you feel restless. That's life itself. But snapping out of it, because it's all in your mind. You snap out of it and you say, nah, like I feel good. I feel good. Despite what life throws at you, you still want to feel good. Because with challenge comes growth. So when life throws you challenges and obstacles to try to get in your way of, you know what I'm saying, reaching your goals or reaching your higher self, you maneuver through those obstacles. You maneuver through those challenges. You know what I'm saying? You start to know that there's more to life. There's something, like you feel like you're on a mission. You feel like you're here to complete a mission. This is why I want people to really just try, even if you make it a 7-day trial, like just try semen retention for 7 days. It is not a sales pitch, but notice how you feel while releasing, and notice how you will feel while keeping your energy to yourself. Keeping your energy within. Knowing that everything is about, like, you want to attract good things to you, you have to do good for yourself, and you have to put out good into the universe in order for you to attract good. Law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? So you understand that there's more to life than doing the wrong things. Or there's more to life than chasing after people. Because you have to chase after your purpose. The people are gonna come. The universe will bring the right people to your life when you chase after your purpose. When God put you on the earth, when you were born from your parents, you have a purpose to serve. You want to teach people. You want to help others out. That's your purpose. So that you can make the world a better place. But it starts from you as a person. You know what I'm saying? You get the information as a person and you help other people out. This is true story. You never know what your words can mean. And you want to try to put out as much positivity into the world as you can. Not to sit there and say anybody is perfect. None of us are perfect. But there's too much negativity that goes on to the world and you don't want to be just like everybody else. You don't want to follow the crowd. You want to be your own person. And you want to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? You understand that there's more to life than just the norm. Now you gotta understand that we're living in a matrix, right? We're living in a simulated matrix. So when you're connecting with yourself on a spiritual level, you try to maneuver out of this matrix. You start to pay attention to what everybody else is doing. They have too much distractions that stop you from connecting to who you are as a person. You have TV. You have social media. Social media is a great way to connect with other human beings. But social media is also a way to distract you from connecting with you. You know what I'm saying? Social media is a way to destroy you. Now, in a sense of people are doing things for likes and comments, destroying their self-image just for some views, looking for that attention that you can get from one person when you're connecting with one person on a spiritual level. Knowing that you don't have to put your body out there, or knowing that you don't have to do all this stuff to portray an image that you don't want to portray in your real life. Because you have a social media life and you have a real, actual, physical life. People are losing their self-value for BS. So once you connect to yourself, because everything is a spiritual journey. You wasn't put on this earth to sit there and sell, shaking and twerking all day and all this sexual stuff, because this is what the next generation is gonna see after us. And what you think you think the earth is gonna get better because of that? I'll be damned if I have a daughter and she's out here wilding like that at a young age. I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So people gotta learn to, not even people, I'm just learning to connect with myself more on a spiritual level, but other people do have to learn that as well. I'm also learning to make that positive change to myself and giving myself time to heal, because I have wounds from my past that I'm still healing from that I never gave myself a chance to heal from. You know what I'm saying? I took time out to get to know myself better. I took, my last relationship was in 2017. I took the time out to get to know myself and do the things that make me happy, but I'm still learning. Now, once you're connected with yourself, you can really speak to the universe. You can manifest things that you may want into your life, but you have to be exact with the universe. Like, you have to really tell them what it is that you want, because sometimes you'll get the things that you want and then you don't really know if you want it. Sometimes a want is just a temporary feeling. You know what I'm saying? But another thing with it is, if you do get what you want, cherish what you have. Cherish it, because you asked for it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to sculpt myself into a better human being while being on this journey. No matter how many times I fall, I'm willing to get back up and keep going, because I'm trusting in my process. I feel like God brought me through this. God made me teach myself or learn about semen retention for a reason, because there's always better to life. So you really start to understand, or you really start to think at least, what there has to be more to life. So the more time that you put into yourself, like I continue to tell you guys, the more that you'll love yourself. And I know that I had to love myself more as a person. And I know that I have so much life inside of me that I can't just release out to everybody, because God didn't give me my life to give to everybody. God gave me my life to serve my purpose and to help other people out, but not to release it to everyone, because everyone doesn't deserve your energy. Semen retention has also helped me find my purpose in life doing the things that I personally, you know what I'm saying, enjoy to do in life, and knowing that there's more to life. Everybody serves a purpose, but you have to figure out what your purpose is as your life journey progresses. You know what I'm saying? The things that I enjoy to do is helping other people out. I enjoy working out. I enjoy connecting with myself. I enjoy teaching people these things that you're capable of doing if you just put that effort in, if you just try. If you just try to meditate, if you just try to take a cold shower, if you just try to write in your journal, to you know what I'm saying, write about your life's journey. If you just try to become a better person, it's possible. It's possible, because we live in a world full of excuses. Why we can't do this? Why we can't do that? I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to do this. I don't have enough time to do that. Do you know that time is unlimited? Do you know that when you were put on this earth, your time clock started? But time is unlimited. Time is man-made. So you have enough time to put into yourself to become a better version of yourself. You just can't feed yourself that excuse as to why you can't. Stop living in a world full of excuses. Give yourself the chance to know how it feels to want to change. Give yourself a chance to change. And watch how your life will slowly progress for the positive. Life is still going to throw punches at you. That's why you just get back up and you fight. That's the realistic thing. You fight and you never give up on yourself. So the more good that you put into yourself, whether that's reading, whether that's affirmations, whether that's, you know what I'm saying, talking positive about yourself, the better you will feel. You just have to be there for yourself as a person. Discipline yourself in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? And see how your life will just change. Give it time. Give it time. So if you enjoyed that video, you can definitely hit that like button. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, I would definitely appreciate it. I'm appreciative of all of my subscribers so far on this journey. It's been a tough journey. It has its ups and downs. I'm still learning myself as a human. But at the end of the day, the more knowledge that I get from within, I'll feed it off to you. And everybody has the effects of semen retention at a different day range, because you're still giving your body the time to heal itself. So what may happen to me in 7 days might not happen to you. It might happen to you in like 14 days. Like, you never know. But the more, I promise you, the more that you retain, the better you will feel as a person. Make sure y'all remember, stay focused on this journey. Stay focused on your main life purpose. You know what I'm saying? And be the best version, best male version of yourself for all the males out there. Females, be the best female version of yourself. Don't give yourself no excuses. You know what I'm saying? As to why you can't become better. Because you're going to thank yourself in the long run. When you put the work in there, you'll thank yourself in the long run. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to bringing you guys more videos on this channel.